meeting between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei in a single frame is a collaboration that has been predicted from the beginning to set a new standard for visual aesthetics in the Mandarin drama industry. Both are not just actors with stunning looks, but rather representations of two poles of energy that can fuse with an extraordinarily poetic harmony. Zhang Linghe, with his tall and upright stature and a strong aristocratic aura, brings a masculine and authoritative calmness, while Tian Xiwei presents an explosive energy, large and expressive eyes, and an acting ability that can shift from pure joy to heart-wrenching vulnerability in the blink of an eye. This phenomenon creates an intriguing dynamic where the audience is not only treated to physical beauty but also to a display of emotions that are highly contrasting yet complementary, making every scene they share feel like a living painting moving with a steady rhythm. The public's interest in this film couple is rooted in their ability to translate complex scripts into very natural body language, where each interaction feels like it has deep layers of meaning. Zhang Linghe possesses a remarkable precision in emotional control, often conveying affection or anxiety through subtle changes in his seemingly stoic facial expressions, a technique that allows Tian Xiwei to shine with her more open and genuine emotional responses. This synergy creates what critics often refer to as high-level chemistry, a bond that transcends written dialogue and enters the realm of sharp acting intuition. In their collaborative projects, the atmosphere created always feels magical, as if the camera is merely a silent witness to the organically growing relationship between the two characters they embody with full commitment. More than just the allure of romance, the collaboration between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei reflects a shift in trends within C-dramas, which now prioritize cinematic quality and the depth of multidimensional characters. Both are known as highly disciplined and detail-oriented actors, who do not hesitate to spend long hours discussing their character motivations to ensure that every conflict portrayed has a strong emotional foundation. Their courage to experiment with various genres, from elegant classic tales to more realistic modern dramas, shows that they are artists who do not want to be limited by market expectations alone. The global impact of this couple is massive, sparking extensive discussions on various international social media platforms and setting a new standard for drama productions aiming for 4K visual quality with substantial narratives. Their presence in the Chinese entertainment industry currently brings a fresh and hopeful perspective for the future of Mandarin acting. They are symbols of a new generation that understands that popularity must be accompanied by artistic integrity and consistent hard work. With each new project they undertake, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei continue to redefine what it means to be a major star in the digital era, where connections with the audience are built through honest acting and dedication to the stories they bring to life. The narrative about them is not just about commercial success, but about the journey of two artistic souls finding the same frequency to create works that will be remembered and talked about beyond time and fleeting trends, making them one of the most iconic screen couples in the history of modern television. The charm radiated by Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei does not stop at mere aesthetics. It extends into how they redefine standards of professionalism on film sets that often demand extraordinary physical and mental endurance. Zhang Linghe, who is known for his strong educational background, brings an intellectual approach to every role he plays, where he is able to dissect the script with sharp logic before injecting deep emotions into his character. This creates a performance that is very measured yet still feels warm, a very interesting contrast when paired with Tian Xiwei, who relies more on instinct and spontaneous emotional openness. Tian Xiwei has a rare ability to change the atmosphere of a room with just a glance, shifting from a figure full of cheerfulness to a person carrying the weight of the world on her shoulders, a range of acting that proves the label "sweet girl" is merely the surface layer of her much greater talent. Their collaboration is often regarded as a perfect visual symphony for modern broadcasting technology, where details like skin texture, flashes of light in the eyes, and the subtle movement of hair strands in high resolution become crucial storytelling elements. The elegance of Zhang Linghe while wearing heavy and layered traditional costumes still allows him to move with the agility of a warrior, while Tian Xiwei is able to breathe life into every detail of her costume, making it an inseparable part of her character's expression. This synergy makes every clip of their drama highly valuable material for digital content creators, as every second of the footage contains high production value and visual storytelling that speaks volumes without needing many additional words. They truly understand how to interact with light and camera angles, a technical skill that is rarely discussed but is the main reason why their presence always feels so expensive on screen. Beyond the technical aspects of acting, the phenomenon of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei also includes how they manage the immense public expectations regarding their personal lives, where they are able to maintain healthy boundaries while still providing the best service to their fans. The authenticity of their interactions behind the scenes, often filled with laughter yet still respectful, provides a sense of calm for the audience who yearn for idols with down-to-earth personalities. They are a representation of hard work wrapped in humility, where the success of one project does not make them complacent, but rather serves as a trigger to continue exploring untapped potential. The narrative they build is about constant growth, about the courage to appear imperfect for the sake of emotional honesty, and about the commitment to provide a viewing experience that goes beyond mere superficial entertainment. With each new step they take, they not only carve their names into the hearts of fans but also make a tangible contribution to the enrichment of Mandarin pop culture on the international stage, ensuring that every work they leave behind will set a new standard for generations to come. The professional relationship forged between Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei also brings a new dimension to the way the industry views screen couple narratives, which not only rely on instant popularity but also on building a solid and sustainable emotional foundation. Zhang Linghe has a unique ability to bring gravity to every scene he is in, a calmness that seems to anchor his co-stars to explore further into the wilder spectrum of emotions. On the other hand, Tian Xiwei is an inexhaustible source of energy, where each of her smiles can light up the screen, yet each of her tears can break down the audience's emotional defenses in seconds. The contrast between calculated calmness and genuine emotional outbursts creates a dramatically expensive tension, making it a spectacle that not only delights the eyes with its sharp 4K resolution, but also provides inner satisfaction through a narrative that feels very human and relevant. Their greatness is also reflected in how they manage the smallest details in acting, such as how they regulate their breathing rhythm during confrontations, or how they use subtle hand movements to convey unspoken doubts. Zhang Linghe is very adept at using his body posture to convey both authority and vulnerability, while Tian Xiwei is highly skilled at using voice modulation to add depth to the characters she plays. This technical synergy makes each of their collaborations feel like a carefully curated work of art, where not a single second is wasted without meaning. They understand that in the fast-paced era of social media, timeless quality can only be achieved through unwavering dedication to detail, a principle that makes their works always relevant to be replayed repeatedly by fans around the world. The impact they have on the production standards of Mandarin dramas is also very significant, where their presence often demands higher cinematography quality and bolder scriptwriting. Producers and directors see them as highly flexible canvases, capable of adapting to the dark aesthetics of film noir as well as the grand and colorful historical dramas. Their courage to step out of their comfort zones and take on roles that might seem unpopular for idol actors in general shows that they have a very mature long-term vision for their careers. They are not just industry commodities, but rather the driving force of change that elevates C-drama to a more prestigious level in the eyes of the international community. With each project they complete, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei continue to strengthen their position as icons who not only sell dreams but also inspire how talent combined with extraordinary hard work can create magic in front of the camera, which will be remembered as a standard of excellence in modern acting.